This is Mr. K speaking to you high atop Tenbrook Academy. 27.2a. 27.2a. We set the stage for the scramble for Africa, and now we're going to look at a case study. What is imperialism? Well, let's look at an example of it in the west coast African country of Nigeria. It's a new period of imperialism that included more influence of economic, political, and social life. This new period of imperialism from Europe included more influence of economic, political, and social life. You will begin to see European influence stamped on Africa. Forms of social control that the Europeans had include colonies, protectorates, P-R-O-T-E-C-T-O-R-A-T-E, sphere of influence, S-P-H-E-R-E, sphere of influence, and economic imperialism. There's different types of control. It can be total, or it can be just in one aspect, like economics. Now, the British preferred indirect control. Indirect control. In parenthesis, you could say using local leaders. Using local leaders. The French preferred direct control. The French preferred direct control. So let's stop for a second. The British preferred ruling over Nigeria by using local leaders, local Nigerian leaders. Just keep your people in order, collect taxes, and you can rule. The French brought in French people to rule over their colonies. They did not trust the natives to do that. So let's throw out some terms here. Paternalism. Paternalism. To be paternal, that means fatherly. So it's governing as a parent would. Governing as a parent would. You provide for the needs, provide for needs, yet refusing natives' rights. Providing for needs, yet refusing natives' rights. It's almost like a parent taking control of a toddler and not allowing them to make decisions because they know what's best for the child. That was a type of rule that the Europeans put over Africa. You also have the policy of assimilation. What is that? To make similar. Policy of making natives adopt controlling nation's culture. The policy of making the natives adopt the controlling nation's culture. So, as the Europeans come in, they're going to insist that the natives adopt their culture. It's the idea of to make similar. To make similar. Assimilation. Similar. All right? So, Nigeria was controlled by the British. Nigeria was controlled by the British. And as I said before, they used indirect rule. Indirect rule worked well with the Hausa Fulani tribes. Let me spell it for you. H-A-U-S-A. Indirect rule worked well with the Hausa Fulani tribes. F-U-L-A-N-I. Fulani tribes. Yet the Igbo, the I-G-B-O, and Yoruba, Y-O-R-U-B-A, the Igbo and the Yoruba tribes resented limiting of local power. So you had the House of Fulani tribes, which were okay with indirect rule, yet the Igbo and the Yoruba tribes resented limiting of local power. So not everything was great in Nigeria, and the British had trouble sometimes keeping people in line. And as you're going to see Christian tribes and Muslim tribes, and they may not get along. But as long as the British are there and they've got high-powered rifles, they will get along, if you know what I mean. Okay, we're going to stop here. It's 27.2a in the books. Bye-bye.